everyone has to answer the question for themselves, if not their children. What did you do in the war, Daddy? Hold up, wait a minute. What war are we talking about? These people, y'all, this is ridiculous. This is not a war. This is a literal election of a president. Nope, I'm sorry. It is not the most tantamount thing that you're going to do. Sorry, it's not. It's not. It's a part of the human experience. Yes, it is great that you participated in it. Yes, and you, by God's grace, you'll be able to participate in another 4 years and 4 years after that. Make sure you register and you know where you're voting at. But please stop with this over dramatic. What did you do in the war, Daddy? Hold on, I gotta read that again. Let me get some beverage. Okay, we're gonna do this again. Take two. Whether it has any effect or not, everyone has to answer the question for themselves, if not for their children. What did you do in the war, Daddy? Imagine feeling, as Bruce Springsteen did, that Donald Trump is the most dangerous candidate for president in my lifetime, and then stifling that because of what the New York Post and the twits on Elon Musk's platform might write. Not everyone in music or Hollywood should feel the requirement to speak up now or in the future any more than they should feel the pressure to shut up. I often think back to the interview of Willie Nelson during the thick of the 2004 election and asking how political he felt comfortable being given his well-known liberal-leaning convictions. I think it's important that we have to change in the direction our country is going. He told me at that time, but I sing to Democrats and Republicans every night. I don't want to do or say anything that's going to make half of my crowd get up and leave the building, because the election's over on November 2nd, and November 3rd, I'm still going to be out there on the highway. Okay, Willie Nelson might be smoking his brain cells out, but that's probably the smartest, most coherent thing I've ever heard, especially for entertainers. Please, you are the entertainer. We are your bosses. I don't think people realize that. If you are a musician, if you are an athlete, if you are an actor, we're your boss. We put our butts in seats. We give our eyes attention to your project. We give our ears to your product. Please understand, you work for us in a very loose way. Like, this is again, my vote is a very small vote, but you work for us. Please remember, Willie Nelson has a grip on that. He said, look, I got Republicans, I got Democrats, probably got some independents. He got a Green Party people in there, and he sing for them all. Willie Nelson is smart. I can imagine that shut up and sing crowd applauding those sentiments of Nelson as good. Common sense for the entertainer, right? But it makes sense that Willie Nelson would say, hey, I'm going to support my candidate, but when you're here at this concert, it's for everybody. That's it. When you're at this basketball game, it's for everybody. When you're in this movie, it's for everybody. Sure, I might have a political belief over here, and I'll go and stump and whatever like that for my candidate. But when I come over here, when I get in this booth, when I get on this field, when I get in front of this camera, I'm doing this for everybody. That makes sense. That makes so much sense. But again, I think the premise of this article from the beginning was wrong. I don't think anybody really, maybe they was really blaming entertainment and the endorsements for her loss. I think they exacerbated her loss, especially when she's 20 million in the hole when the smoke clears. That's pretty bad. But what do you think? Down in the comments, let me know what your thoughts are.
Yo, hit that like for deal with Christian. Yo, for deal with Christian, smash that bell for DWC. Yo, smash it, just smash it. Hit that like for deal with Christian. For Deal Christian, smash that bell for DWC. Yo, smash it, just smash it. It's that life for Deal Christian.